Hello and welcome back to BannerKings, and we're starting off with a tournament here because I'm very much hoping that we will be able to become a vassal, or shall we say more accurately become a mercenary. So in other words, we are going to be joining a faction, but we're very much first going to join a mercenary, and then we're going to try to build up our money situation, because this is something that I've tried to stress to you, over the course of the series so far, and that is that the money is so important. Money is extremely important in this mod, and there is a reason for it, and there's a reason across multitudes of different aspects of the game, and I'm obviously going to be touching upon those as we go. But let's just go straight on in. Oh wow, I have a bow. Oh, this is interesting. This is the first time I think that we've actually done a tournament in Empire territory. He's dead. Wow, that was fast. Okay. Oh, he's literally running away from me. Okay, that's really surprising. Why would he do that? What is up with it? Okay, never mind. I am not going to be using this bow. I have literally zero bow skill, so I'm not surprised that I'm doing so little. But yeah, that is insane. Okay, that is so funny. Okay, let's try and do some damage here. This is going to be extremely difficult. Nice damage, nice damage. Oh, that was good. Okay, there we go. Nice. Now maybe we can do some more here. Unfortunately, he's just so well armored. It's very difficult for us to do that. I'm going to aim for the head if I can. He's aiming for the head too, so of course this is going to be really problematic if he actually hits me properly. Never mind, he's dead. And this guy's got a bow. Oh dear. He's going to kill me, isn't he? Oh dear. Yeah, they're actually really good. Oh. Yeah, okay, he hit badly. That's perfect. Gonna go for the thrust. That was fantastic. I love those. Any single time it actually works out for us and we get a significant bit of damage, that is exactly what I'm looking for. Oh no, please don't give me another. Oh dear. Well, this is problematic. Okay, hit him. Yes, hit that guy very much. Yes, very good. Okay, I'm just going to follow my guy, right? I'm just going to follow my guy here, and hopefully that's going to be enough. I'm not entirely sure. Why are you going over here? This is bad. Why would you do this? This is bad. Okay, I'm going to get shot in the face. Oh no, you're dead. You're an absolute imbecile. Why is my... Why is my teammate such an imbecile? I don't know. Anyway, I don't think we're actually in... I don't think we're actually in this, are we? I don't think we're actually in this. I think this is a done deal. Yeah, no. We're definitely disqualified. All right, yeah, that's absolutely fine. I mean, this is a pretty good helmet, but I think it's around the same level as what we currently have, so it's not that big a deal. As you can see, I actually have 146,000 now. I've still, continued to do trading and things like that. But let me just touch upon why we need cash, okay? Because I have literally just spoken to someone that I would like to have the daughter of marry us, okay? Because someone recommended that we try to get Nadea from the Western Empire. And I thought, oh, okay, they're pretty close by, they're pretty close by. I might as well take a look and see exactly what's going on with the marriage system. And the marriage system is very intricate. Much more intricate than it is in regular Bannerlord. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to show you it, because this guy is right here, right now, and it was just a coincidence that we were, having a tournament right there. But anyway, as you can see, here he is, Emperor Garios, and I'm going to speak to him, and I'm going to say I'd like to propose an alliance. So this is the new marriage menu, and you can see here that we have proposer, so I can basically select myself. You can also select one of the members of your clan, so you can see here, if you pick yourself, the final clan cannot be inverted, resulting in you leaving your clan. If you pick another clan member, the marriage will have to be arranged and take immediate effect, unless a feast is organized, in which case the marriage is postponed to the end of the feast. Obviously, we don't really need to worry about that because we're currently just, sorting ourselves out. This is exactly why I say this is much more slower paced than regular Bannerlord, because you could technically... If you wanted to, you could technically get married really, really fast in base game Bannerlord. You could probably get married in, well, well, before you're level 10, most likely, if you are very dedicated to getting money, because you could just pay the father or the mother of the spouse in question, and then they're going to allow you to marry them without any kind of persuasion checks. And that's the kind of thing that can happen if you, if you just want to go that route. But anyway, let's just select myself, and you can see here that I literally have a spouse value. This is where things get a little bit bad. We have a spouse value of 300, which is very, very awful. And let's say that we want to marry Principessa Nadea here. She's obviously the best choice for us here. She has a spouse score of 1,174. There's a reason for that. She has a peerage. Her level is far exceeding mine. She has a rank in her kingdom, so it makes sense, right? She has a rank in the kingdom. Oh, well, technically, that's not even the case. It's just that technically she has a clan that is very, very well known, and they hold things, So, for example, you could see here that they hold Exarchontia of Dictatoria ton Caudurai, So there you go. You got that. And the thing is, I now have to then pay 355,000 in a dowry. And the marriage isn't even acceptable, as you can see right here, because of the score difference. The score difference is the reason why we're not able to do this, but also the money situation. And that's the reason why I have consistently said to you, money is the most important thing when it comes to basically anything you want to do in BannerKings. If you want to buy land, if you want to buy workshops, if you want to buy caravans, if you want to buy gear, if you want to get married, if you want to, well, basically do anything, you're going to need some form of cash, including reading, right? Reading, buying books and things like that. You're going to need a huge amount of cash. And this is the only way you can do it. I could also click on arranged marriage so that the personal relations are not really considered as much. You can see here the personal relations are still considered. The to-be spouses have no power to dictate the marriage result. If you're one of the spouses, this means no courting phase. The marriage is sealed off right away. However, as you can no doubt tell, that actually impacts the dowry payment. So you're going to have to literally pay even more. And that's the reason. So this is the reason why I say to you, we really do need to focus on getting cash. And that's also probably the reason why I'm probably going to be going off screen for a little bit longer in between episodes. And I'm going to be trying to earn as much cash as possible in that time. There she is, by the way. There is Nadea. Obviously, we haven't seen her before. So these are her stats. She's got great stats. She's got some pretty good steward skill as well, which I would very much appreciating. I think she's going to be great. So as you can see, we can actually say that we can increase our relation with her. We can even say, I wish to offer my hand in marriage, but I'm probably not going to do that right now. And also, I would like to enter the service of Emperor Garios. However, I cannot currently do that. I know it says here, and this is where my renown comes into it. I finally have almost 150 renown. This is the reason why I actually started the episode here. We have 147 renown, and as you see here, it does say that the next tier has the eligibility for being a mercenary. And I actually misread that. And I thought that I was currently able to be a mercenary. But that's actually not the case. I need to level up to clan tier 1 to be a mercenary. And so that's the reason why I actually wanted to achieve victory in that very tournament that we just failed. So yeah, if I could actually win a tournament, I would be in an overwhelmingly good mood at that point. But yeah, I also have been selling a lot of hardwood. As you can see, you can literally buy this at Zahara Gero Hiria for around 8 per unit, which is just insane. I mean, really, I was able to sell it at Crusader, I believe. Yeah, I was able to sell it at Crusader for around, I think it was 88 or 78, something like that. But yeah, I was basically able to sell it for an insane margin, and I made, I think, was it 20,000 or something like that? Yeah, 20,000 just from that one deal, and that's pretty amazing. in my opinion. I think that's really amazing. And that's the kind of thing we really need to do more often. And, oh, nice damage. Oh, unfortunately, it wasn't that much, actually. It wasn't that much. Yeah, we're doing some good damage, though. That's all we can really ask for. Let's go for the couch lance. Let's go for a couch lance right here. Let's see how it works. Ooh, nice. There's some good damage. Can we get some more? Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. There's some nice damage there. And this guy is just getting on a mount. Oh, that was a nice block from him. All right, yeah. The funny thing is, we're actually winning this because I have really high skill nobles on my party, or on my team right now. And that's the reason why we're winning this. In my opinion, it's not because of me, I don't think. I wish I could say it was, but it is clearly not. Yeah, what we're going to have to do, actually, this is going to be a bit touch and go, now that I think about it, but we're going to have to go for a couch lance here. Oh, bad. Nice. Oh, now that was good. All right, that was really lucky as well, because he was actually slashing at the exact same time. Pretty sure if I'd been a little bit later, I would have been taking serious damage. Oh, nice, he's dead. Okay, please don't die. Don't die, caster. Don't die, caster. You know, actually, I want to lose because I don't want to fight these guys in the future rounds. But I also want to get the renown. And this is how I've been leveling up my renown. There are so many tournaments, by the way. Huge amounts of tournaments, in actual fact. And, oh, are you serious? Come on. They both avoided me? How is that even possible? Apparently it is. Oh, dear. Okay, this is a problem. There's a horse over there. I'm going to run for the horse. Do I have enough athletic skill to actually run? If one of them turns around, this is going to be perfect. But I highly doubt that's going to happen. Nope, it's not going to happen. Okay, come on now. There we go. Perfect. I was actually kind of hoping that the guy in the back, and I believe that is Nifon himself, if he could just go over here and actually try to get on this horse, this would be a fantastic gambit for us. Because if he actually did that, we would have an overwhelming advantage. Nice damage. Look at that. That's the couch lance we're talking about. Thank you very much. And this is also what's really, really good about BannerKings. It just, or should we say RBM? I guess it is RBM. I can't believe I'm saying something good about RBM. But basically, what's good about it is it makes cavalry actually dangerous. Because, yeah, sure, okay, fine, you know, it is dangerous in general in the base game as well, you know, to a certain degree, because if you have a huge amount of cavalry, of course, you're probably gonna stomp over whoever you're fighting. But you have to remember that horses are not that dangerous in the base game. Horses are not that dangerous at all, and this obviously fundamentally changes that quite a bit, in my opinion. Oh, nice headshot, but unfortunately very little damage. What is going on with the damage right here? Oh, my throwing skill is leveling up quite nicely, though. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue leveling this up. If my guy dies, then my guy dies. You know, if he dies, he dies. And there's that guy trying to kill me. Okay, I'm just going to dodge. That's fine. Not a problem. Just going to dodge. Okay, I'm going to hope that that guy can kill that other one. Maybe, and then I can maybe do something here. Nice. Nice. He's not blocking. He's not blocking. He's not blocking. He's not block. Why is he not blocking? That was weird. All right. That was really strange. I'm not entirely sure what was even going through that guy's head, but sure. And now I can literally just pick up these javelins. I can just relax because these guys are just wailing on each other. This is hilarious. Okay, I'm going to pick up a shield as well, I think. There we go. That's going to be very useful for us. And let's just pick this one up. There we go. Okay, so let's try and destroy this guy's shield if we can. Oh, yeah, nice one. Yeah, let's miss that. That sounds like a great plan, doesn't it? There we go. His shield's completely dead now. And he's dead. We played that masterfully, if I can say that for once. I never usually say anything good about my own skill, but that is... that was nice. All right, not too bad. I'm really surprised, actually. Okay, now hopefully I'm not going to die instantly. What do you bet? It would be bad if I die instantly. Okay, wait. I cannot be by myself, so I need to actually help out my force here. Come on. Yeah. Kill him. Come on now. Don't get hit. Oh, nice. Good work, caster. Good work. All right. Yeah, we're going to be fine here. Headshot? Nope. Headshot? Yeah, no, that was a neck shot. Good enough. Good enough for the damage. Oh, wow, I can't believe I actually missed that. That was point blank range. Oh, well, it's pretty hard to actually hit thrown weapons from point blank, I guess. But anyway, there you go. We might end up achieving victory and getting a wonderful horse. Unfortunately, the horse trade is not as good as it is in the base game. If you were to get a noble horse or something like that in the base game, you would be in a great position. Monetarily, that is. Got him. All right, nice. We went with those piercing attacks. That's absolutely fantastic. Wow, look at that. We actually did it. Wow, I am so shocked right now. Okay. Usually, I'm not able to win against nobles, right? Because anytime I see more than, you know, 1 or 2 nobles, I usually just think, yeah, you know what, I'm not even going to bother, and I just move on to the next town because it's just not worth it. You know, most of the time it's just like, yeah, this is going to be way too much annoyance, and then I just go, yeah, I'm just going to go on because I don't have that much faith in my own skill in regards to being able to beat them. But this time around, no, we need it, right? We need it. We need to be able to do these things. We need to be able to do these things, and we actually managed to pull it off. Now, what we're going to do, oh yeah, you guessed it. What we're going to do is we're going to become a mercenary for Mr. Garios himself. Actually, can I just speak to Nadea and actually ask her whether we can become a mercenary straight away? My sword is yours for the right sum. There we go, 180 gold. And now... yes, there we go. Your enemies are now my enemies. Absolutely fantastic. Very good. And now let's actually see, who are they at war against? They're at war against the Botanians. Okay, that's actually quite interesting. So now we can maybe get a little bit of fisticuffs going on. That might be pretty fun, right? That might be pretty fun. Oh, hello. Okay, yeah, we're just going to get a whole bunch of these guys. It literally costs... This is also another reason why having a huge amount of cash is really, really important. As you may or may not guess, you see exactly what just happened. We literally just spent 2,600 on recruiting troops, if you can believe it. 2,600. And look at my army size now. My army size has dramatically increased as well. So this is really going to make a huge difference. Okay, so my mercenary contract is running. So what we're going to need to do... oh yeah, by the way, I actually did disband my caravan. I disbanded my caravan because I think it's maybe bugged. And so what I've done is I created another caravan out of the other companion that we had with us, and hopefully she's going to be doing a good job. There's Garios right now. Maybe I actually want to speak to him and do a task for him, because relation with him is going to be really important. I'm not sure if I can rely on you. Really? Okay. Oh, okay. First of all, I was literally like, oh yes, he's not going to give me a task because I am some random person out on the street somewhere and he wants me to be a mercenary of his. And now all of a sudden I am a mercenary of his and he's still like, well, your clan is very unknown. Leave my sight immediately, you peasant. Yeah, that's exactly what he was doing right there. Anyway, I'm just going to sell a bunch of these pieces of hardwood. I mean, why not, right? I bought these for literally, I think, 8 from, one of our other towns over there. So super, super easy. I'm literally almost 200 trade skill, which is pretty amazing. And yeah, otherwise, now the best course of action for me right now is to hopefully graduate to become a vassal. I'm not sure whether we want to do that. I think we probably will, because it's BannerKings. I feel like we kind of need to do the standard progression for a character, because usually, obviously, as you may expect, I mean, if you've seen my other Bannerlord series, you will maybe know, hopefully you'll know, that the standard progression for me usually is standard free independent agent, becoming a mercenary, becoming a vassal, and then defecting and potentially creating your own faction. That's usually how things go for me. However, obviously there are those moments where sometimes I like to switch things up a little bit, and I like to do things like, yeah, you guessed it, I like to do things like just not even bothering becoming a mercenary or a vassal. Most likely not becoming a vassal, and then just immediately creating our own faction. There are many times when I've actually decided to do that instead, because it's just, you know, a little bit more dynamic that way, maybe a little bit more interesting. You know, it very much depends. But because this is BannerKings, I feel like maybe it's a good idea for me to just play this the standard way. Not sure at the moment. I do actually want to level up quite fast as well, because I'd like to put a point in lordship. I did not realize I was going to get so early into gaining lordship. Oh, thank you. I didn't realize I was that close to level. Okay, that's fantastic. So yeah, as you can see, I literally have basically no learning skill whatsoever with this. And I have, why do I have 1 wisdom? Why do I have 1 wisdom? Are you serious right now? That is a bug. Should I try reloading? I think I should probably try reloading and seeing if I can maybe fix that, because that is a bug. There's no wonder I'm not leveling up my lordship skill, because my learning rate is absolutely terrible. Okay, well, I'm going to put 1 focus point in that anyway. And we do have an attribute point to spend as well. But what do we want to spend it in? Well, I actually would like to spend it in social as well, because even though I'm probably, I don't know, I think I'm probably going to continue trading, just because trading is just so important to make money. Obviously, later on down the line, we're probably going to be graduating over to using roguery most of the time if we can continue to win battles, because roguery is actually secret OP. Roguery is just amazing. Something I've used multiple times in the past to earn millions upon millions of gold, just because it is just so good. It really is. And you may not think so, you know, at first glance or whatever, but it really makes a huge difference. Anyway, there we go. We've gotten some really, really good troops, or at least I hope that we've gotten some really good troops. And we now have Zuera back with us, as you can see here. And I'm wondering whether we want to actually purchase some land. Do we want to purchase some land in a village, or do we want to raid a village? I feel like raiding a village is probably going to be the play here. Yeah, as you can see, this horse sells for not that much, unfortunately. But what I really desperately want to get is a very specific perk from the roguery tree. I forget where it is, but it is here somewhere. Where is it? Where are you? There it is. Absolutely perfect. Smuggler Connections. This is maybe one of the most overpowered perks in the entire game. Maybe, I don't know, if you haven't seen my Bannerlord tier list for all the perks, then I'm not sure if I gave this a really high rating or not, but if I were to give it a rating right now, I would probably say this is S tier, at least A tier. At least A tier. But for me personally, this is an incredibly good skill. And the main reason for it is because of the trade penalty. If you take a look at the trade penalty there, basically you're literally gaining 50% extra cash whenever you sell anything. And you can imagine how amazing that is going to be. Just imagine it. You know, it's really, really good. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to attack some caravans. I don't know whether this is a good idea, and I don't know whether I can even do that. How am I? I'm running really, really slowly, aren't I? Yeah, these guys are way too fast. They're running at 6.1. There is no way I will ever be able to catch these guys. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. That's actually really sad, because I would have liked to have tested my metal against them. Maybe I can fight a vassal? Aha! There's a vassal, but there is another one very close by. Is there? No, he's running as well. Is he running from me? No, he's traveling to Veron Castle. And as you can see, there is actually another person here from the Western Empire. Let's see if we can gang up on this guy a little bit. Maybe we can do that. Is this guy actually faster than me? No, he's literally slower than me, so that's not really going to help that much, is it? Yeah, we really need to get more horses. I think that we are having some huge problems with that. So my morale is not looking particularly good. But unburdened is really not what you want to get anyway, because let's face it, if you're playing well enough, or you're playing, you know, with enough conscientiousness, you're not really going to be overburdened ever. I know I've been overburdened in this series so far, but that's literally just because there is a ship system, and I didn't think that the ships were affected by the speed. But obviously I don't know whether that was in fact the case. So anyway, we're just going to go for forced march here, even though it is not going to be active yet. It will hopefully be active at some point in the future. You see all these caravans though? This is absolutely insane. This is crazy. Look at this. There's so many caravans all over the place. Okay, wait a minute. One thing I want to do, let's see if there's actually a village with horses available in the Botanian lands. There is one. Okay, we're going to go over there and see if we can maybe raid that village. It's highly unlikely that I'm going to be able to do so without being attacked or interfered with. But maybe we can make it work. Oh, hello there, sir. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, hello. Oh, wait a minute. Oh dear. Oh. This might be... Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, this is maybe more dangerous than I anticipated. I have very few high level troops. I guess we can just try it and see what happens. Alright, so here we go. This is our first true battle, and of course, as you might expect, this is pretty bad because we have to deal with a bunch of peasants, and well, if it was just the vassals, I actually think we could do this, but as is classic in you know, Bannerlord fashion, they don't actually tell you what you're going to be in combat with until you've actually pressed the attack button. And then once you press the attack button, then they give you the full array of enemies that are going to be fighting you. And for me personally, I think that's really annoying, but what can you do? I probably should have known that something like that would happen, considering these guys were right next to a village. You know, it's pretty obvious that that might indeed occur, but I was kind of hoping maybe not, you know? I was kind of hoping that maybe we'd be, you know, just fighting one band of villagers, you know? If it was just one band of villagers, then I think we could probably make a good go of things here, but as it stands, it isn't. There's like three. There's like three different levels of bandit. Oh, that was a nice damage. 3 different levels of bandit, I just said no. Peasant is what I meant, but yeah, anyway. Doesn't really matter so far. All we need to do is just murder these guys, and then we should be fine, hopefully. Oh, how dare you. Because here's the thing, I basically need to just cherry pick a couple of these enemies. If I can do that, we'll be in a much better situation, because these guys are cavalry. They're going to be super annoying for our people, because these guys are actually skirmishers as well. And skirmishers, as you might expect, are going to be really frustrating for our forces to fight. My people are literally just standing there. Oh, my archers are actually getting kills? My archers are actually getting how are they getting kills right now? I'm going to tell my infantry to charge in now. I'm going to actually go over there and see exactly what's happening, because I'm kind of worried. Nice damage. I stopped that guy in his tracks, but that's not really going to do much. Okay, my forces are actually fighting really well, actually, surprisingly enough. Let's just charge through these guys. Look at how much damage we're doing. We're doing so much damage right here. I need to actually kill their archers. Let's kill their archers. Let's just charge through these guys. Look at how much charge damage we do, by the way. It's actually insane how much charge damage we do. And that just goes to show that, in general, RBM definitely has the cavalry sorted. They are really looking very nice. We might have to retreat. I feel like retreating is probably going to be the play. Maybe. Maybe. It depends. But maybe it's going to be a good idea. I don't know. But we're getting a lot of damage out here. I don't know. Right now, I feel pretty good about my chances, but I'm also losing a few people here and there. My forces are doing really well, though. I've got to say, I'm actually very proud of them right here, because if they were just dying immediately, then we would have huge issues, obviously, as you might expect. But yeah, I'm doing so much damage as well. This is insane. Okay, there we go. Nice. Let's try and charge in here. Oh no! My horse died. No. Okay, that's really bad. Okay, well, I'm just going to switch to my mace. And we're just going to try and do as much damage as possible to these guys. And as you can see, they're actually fighting in formation really, really well here. Oh, they're running? Are they running? Some of these guys are running, I think. Oh, there's a horse. I could have gotten on that, I think, maybe. Let's try and help this guy out. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah, get him. Get him. Okay, so these archers are going to be pretty annoying for us, actually. Because they're probably going to try to skirmish with us, and I'm not a big fan of that. I probably should have assaulted them a little bit more than the others. Oh, this guy's got a massive two-handed. Whoa, he's fast. He's fast. Oh, I got shot. Alright, I got shot. Okay, do you think we can win this? Or should I try to retreat? I only have 90, so I only got 42 left. They have 55. Do they have any more reinforcements? Because they've still got cavalry. That's the problem. They still have cavalry, and we do not. No, I think we should probably try to retreat. This is so sad, though, because look at this. We could have won this. We literally could have won this. Let's try to get away. 11 soldiers may be lost. We're going to lose a couple of things. Nothing really bad. Then we can maybe try to get away from here. Yeah, these guys are not going to charge after us, and most of these are caravans, so we're not really going to have too many issues. Now, the good thing about what we just did here, the good thing is that we have almost leveled up our medicine skill, and the medicine skill is obviously going to make a huge difference overall to pretty much everything we're doing here. And we also gained a good amount of experience ourselves. Look at my polearm? Why did my polearm skill not level up at all? It feels like polearms don't actually level up that fast. Alright, well, it doesn't really matter too much, because all that I really needed to know is that we can actually do some pretty good damage. And that has proven it once and for all that we can actually do good damage. And so that means that what I should do now is I should try to focus on eliminating vassals and things like that, and just taking fights that we can actually win. Because obviously, in this situation, we were outnumbered. I mean, you know, pretty clearly, we were outnumbered. Basically, the most dramatically we could have been, you know, with the exception of fighting an entire army of enemies. But I feel like we did pretty well, considering. It's because my force is fighting in formation. It's because we were mostly fighting peasants, I suppose, and it's because of, well, technically we only ended up losing, in my opinion, because I actually diversified my attention too much. I think that the onus is on me there. I think I should have personally gone and fought much more heavily in the backline. I think the backline was the main reason why we ended up losing that. So that's something to bear in mind. And yeah, I'm definitely going to keep that in mind as we go forward, because that means that if I can actually, you know, make sure that archers and things like that are not doing as much damage as they were there, we may very well be able to actually win battles much more often than you may think. And I wasn't expecting to be able to win any battles at all, but I was kind of forced into this. I mean, I could have obviously tried to get away beforehand, but I was intrigued, you know, I was curious to see if we could actually achieve victory here. And you know me, I'm not afraid of a defeat, you know, if something happens, if I do get defeated, then I'm going to show it to you, because I don't cut those things out. If I am getting defeated, then I want you to see the sort of like, you know, the ups and downs, basically. I want to see, you know, I want you to see every single thing about the journey, because that's the charm, you know, that's the charm of a series like this, where we experience every single thing together. And you know, you're going to be with me when we fail, and you're going to be with me when we are eventually victorious, hopefully, in some way or another. That's the whole point. But you know, some people don't feel that way, which is fine, you know. Then you know, you can think what you like, you know, obviously. But anyway, we're going to go over to the trade screen here, and I'm just going to literally see if I can sell some beer here. Didn't I buy some beer for a decent amount? We can actually sell the salt here for not too bad. It is going to depreciate really, really fast though. Lagater, I can actually sell the beer for much more. So I'm just looking for Lagater right now. Yeah, I really wish I would have been able to achieve victory there actually now. I am kicking myself that we weren't able to, but well, never mind, never mind. You know, it's you live and learn kind of deal. You know, you live and learn. If only I had slightly more archers. My archers were actually destroying them initially, and I only had 15 of them, and I can only assume that my archers were then assaulted and harassed by the enemy skirmishers, because they did have a small contingent of cavalry, and I'm pretty sure those are the ones that were stopping my people from doing things. I think that's probably the reason why we had so much of a problem there. But what we do need to do is we need to buy more horses. So I'm probably going to try and do that probably here if I can, because this particular place has huge money coming. As you can see, we can just sell this. Look at this, 7,000. We can sell this. Look at that. That's actually crazy. And we are probably not going to be buying anything here, all things considered. I probably won't buy anything here. I might buy this and then go to Jalmaris. Yeah, the silver ore, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's not that good. 5 of it. I mean, it's okay, you know, it's okay. And we can also buy some these things right here. Midlands Palfreys. They're looking real good. As you can see, they're looking real good, and they're going to increase our speed. As you can see, we've already gone up to 5.4. Maybe we can go even further. I'm going to spend a little bit of cash on this. Going to spend quite a lot of cash on this, actually. There we go. Can we go even further? No, we're starting to depreciate now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get rid of this. I think 5.7 seems to be the maximum. That's a bit weird. Yeah, as you can see right there. Okay, so that seems to be the maximum. That's a little bit strange, I gotta say. That's a little bit strange. Okay, let's just go for 5.7. All right, yep. And we're just going to pay a little bit, which is obviously fine. I don't have a problem with that. But yeah, there you go. I think this is a very positive sign for the series to come, because for those of you that don't really enjoy the trading gameplay, well, I'm sorry to hear that, because I actually find it very fun. But this just means that we can now start interspersing the trading with some combat. And I'm very much looking forward to that myself, because that was actually really fun. Riding through all those archers and actually feeling like your mount is capable of dealing some damage for once, instead of it literally just going through them and, you know, just nudging them a little bit and doing, what, 5-6 damage most of the time. Yeah, it's much better. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.